Hello everybody and welcome to the new year. We are in 2026 and we are here in the Mojave Desert, which you might have seen in Fallout Season 2. I even look like the ghoul with this lever shotgun that we got. Like that little weapon he got. What say you, McLean? You have something to say, Boone? Say it to my face then. Yeah, that's what I thought. Coward. We are here in Boulder City, where last time we shot right through the cons who were stuck in here, and one of them knew Benny, who is apparently somewhat of a name at the Tops Casino. And he told us if we want to get our revenge for getting shot in the head, we have to find Benny. So that's exactly what we are going to do. Because we're very close to New Vegas now. We're kind of on that side of the map. I think we're just going to make our way towards New Vegas. Or at least in that direction. And then see where we end up. Hello,
hey,
Lieutenant.
Thanks for getting both of my people out of there.
Yeah, you're alright. Can I ask some questions?
Shoot.
Can you tell me about Hoover Dam?
It's one of the biggest sources of electrical power in the region, so the NCR's fortified the place pretty heavily. When President Kimball shows up on his inspection tour, I'm sure he'll be confident that the dam's safe and secure.
The president's coming to Hoover Dam?
It's probably just a political thing. You know, give a few speeches, shake hands with the troops, boost morale.
That's kind of crazy. What happened to the city?
Destroyed during the Battle of Hoover Dam a couple years ago. The town was set up as a trap for Caesar's Legion. The sharpshooters and the Rangers picked off the Legion's veterans from a distance, and the rest of the Legion just rushed on in. Then boom.
Where can I find Camp McCarran?
Camp McCarran is the headquarters for the NCR military in this region. It occupies the old airport next to New Vegas.
Alright, is there anything you want to tell me about the Grand Con?
They're an outlaw group primarily trafficking in drugs and other contraband. They usually stay out of NCR territory, though.
That's good for you then. Let's talk about something else. Goodbye. So the president is coming here, to Hoover Dam itself? Well, that must be nice for the troops to get a little bit of, Oh my god, it's a vicious dog. Oh, there are two of them actually. Let's shoot him. Got him. Wee.
Glad that's all.
Thank you, Lieutenant, for your help on this. Do we shoot him up that big that they're smoking? I want some smoking dog meat. So, where is New Vegas actually? This is towards Hoover Dam. That's where we were. We're not gonna go to the Cazador nest. Not at all. So we have to go there. That's also... Okay. Our quest is also going towards Benny, right? Bring a ding ding. Yeah. So, we have nothing else to do actually in this game. We don't have any other quests open. Nothing. So let's just walk to New Vegas. And then maybe along the way we'll see some things that we can check out. Alright, what do we have here? Is that a Mirelurk? He's in the floor though. Oh, that's a hunter. Okay. Oh, what the hell? What is that? It's a mole rat. Look at it. Why is everyone so low on health? Oh my god, he's coming for us. Oh, get the other gun out, dude. What are you doing? Oh my god. Boone is down already. Oh my god, this Mirelurk hunter killed all my companions already. Help! Oh my god. Help! NCR troops at Boulder City, help me against this Mirelurk. Please. I help you against the cons. Help me against the Mirelurk. Here. Still coming? Oh, it's not coming for me. It knows that the NCR is there. It's like I'm not messing with those. Oh, here he is. Oh, we got him. Also animal friend, that's always good. Then we don't get attacked by all the random creatures in the wasteland. Boulder Beach Campground. I have no idea what this is. Any other Mirelurks? Yeah, you guys are were not much of a help against the Mirelurk. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's the NCR troops. They are here too. Oh, here are some dead Mirelurks though. There's one, a Mirelurk hunter that's dead. Dead and gone. I don't know why my last shotgun round suddenly did a ton of damage on them while the other ones barely did anything. I guess I must have hit them in the right spot, but what that spot is, I have no clue. I also saw that there was a gecko here, but oh, he's coming now. Boone, you got an eye on him? Can I please go into VATS? One shot, one kill, huh? Hey, where are you folks off to? NCR, right? Who's that? That doesn't look like an NCR trooper. What are you? Mercenary. Oh, they got mercenary.
Fancy meeting you here, friend.
What are you doing here, Victor? How you get here?
Just rolling along on my spurs. Looks like I just might make it to New Vegas after all.
What is this random encounter? See what happened in there?
Yep. Guess it's just down to you and Fancy Pants. I wouldn't worry about him. He looks all hat and no cattle, if you ask me.
Wait, did he follow me from Boulder City all the way here to like the pier? That's crazy. It's good to see you again, Victor.
Yep. But this is getting mighty embarrassing. People gonna start to talk.
Victor, I saw you in the Fallout TV show and you weren't doing so good. What happens to you? I guess you don't know that. It's like 10 years in the future or something from now, but... Did you see Benny come this way?
Fancy Pants? No, I ain't seen hiding a hair of him since the tussle in Good Springs. I'm sure he ran back to the soft living of New Vegas, though.
Of course. Well, goodbye.
Look me up when you get to...
You'll buy the first round. What do you drink? Oil? You're a robot. What do you mean, I'll buy the first drink? Sometimes this robot just says things and I'm like... Maybe Judy was right in Good Springs and the whole kind of like goofy, cheery cowboy thing is a bit creepy. I don't know. Boone and Eddie never... Or Eddie. EDE. I just call him Eddie.
I might have killed my last legionary.
They don't really talk with each other though. It would have been cool if Boone was like... Who are you? What are you? Oh, another ranger party here? Ranger outpost station. Hello, Ranger Lincoln.
You're not a part of this post as far as I know. What do you want?
What do you do here?
Ranger Station Alpha used to be the frontline outpost for NCR. When we moved onto the dam, this station has fallen into more a support role.
Any interesting places around here?
Have you ever heard the story of the bomber that crashed into the lake before the war? Supposedly it's mostly intact, even after all that time.
Alright, so you're a ranger, huh?
For about 10 years now. Toughest training I've ever done, and was the proudest day of my life when I got my ranger badge. Did you know that the first battle at Hoover Dam was won because of the Rangers? Legion had the numbers, but we had the skill.
Yeah, you folk look mean, alright.
So
Goodbye.
long.
Yeah, so long to you too. Who is this? Another ranger?
A veteran ranger inspires...
Oh, they got the plans to the Hoover Dam. They're just laying here like, hey, if any legionnaires come, here are the plans for Hoover Dam if you ever want to invade, you know. Hello.
You a transfer from one of the other posts? I haven't seen you around before.
I'm not an NCR trooper. Anything going on around here?
Just the usual. Legion scouts try to slip across the river a couple of times a week, but they always end up floating downriver with holes in their heads.
That's good, I guess. What is this place?
Ranger Station Alpha. Ranger Lineholm is in command here.
Tell me about the Rangers.
I'm not really much of a historian. The short version is that the Rangers are the elite of the NCR military. Best fighters in the Wasteland.
Alright, goodbye to you then, sir. Calm officer.
About damn time.
Oh. Ah. Alright, we did a little dookie at the ranger post. Now let's go. Oh. Alright, gunshots. And I got a red scorpion. Alright, we got him. Who is fighting who? NCR troops against Legion. Shoot the Legion. Oh, hell no. What is... Oh, it's... Oh my... Oh, he's coming here. No.
Need a bigger caliber.
Oh, I killed a Legionnaire. Oh my god. Oh, we cannot really kill the Mirelurk. Oh shit. That's an NCI mercenary. Sorry dude, sorry. Oh, I'm so... Hey. Hey, easy. Easy. Okay, he's... they're gone. Now we have no infamy gain. Alright, then I guess I just loot you. So what's this? It looks like it's NCR. There's an NCR troop there. Alright, we're detected. Hello. What is this place? Do we have to go in via there? I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Lake Las Vegas. I don't know what this place is, but getting my... Oh,
We've
is
done
that...
a good turn for the NCR, and now we'd like to do one for you. There's an NCR emergency two-way radio. You call, and we'll come running. You're not alone out here.
Oh, thank you. So we can call the NCR and the Rangers will come to help me? NCR emergency radio added. Well, thank you for that, kind Ranger. House Resort and Country Club. We're at the Country Club. We got an old police truck here. Right, oh, we ride. Camp Golf. Alright. Can I get a... Do you guys maybe have a Ranger armor laying around here? I would... Ooh, my god. Is that better than my armor? Oh, that's hell of a lot better than my armor. Combat armor. Damn. Oh.
Looks like we booted the Legion out.
Sorry.
About damn time.
Nothing to see here. There's nothing here, is there? Is there anyone I can talk with? You're all just like NPCs, non-derogatory, but... Oh, who are you? Chief Hanlon.
Back west, you don't see too many of these. Lakes, I mean. Natural or man-made. Any kind, really. We neglected the dams or pumped all the water out a long time ago. Owens, Isabella, the San Luis. Drained the aquifers of everything they had. Just a lot of mud and dust now. It's a different feeling watching the sun come up over the water. Takes some getting used to. But if you're here long enough, it starts to seem normal. That's what a ranger's life is now, looking east. You must be the courier folks have been talking about. Word on the radio is that someone wronged you back in Good Springs. The Mojave has a way of burning decent people up. But it sounds like you've done right by the NCR. It's appreciated. Now what can I do for you?
I have no quarrel with the NCR. What do you know about this Caesar or Kaiser? What do they call him?
The best of the best, worst of the worst. He came out of NCR, one of the followers of the apocalypse. Like a lot of the followers, he went out in the wilderness with a partner to try to help those who needed helping. Not much different from how the Rangers used to be. Except with books and medicine instead of guns.
Where did he go?
Out to the Grand Canyon. He met a missionary from Utah, a man by the name of Joshua Graham.
Graham.
Graham helped translate for the followers and the tribes. All three of them got nabbed by the Blackfoots down there, back when they were still at war with every other tribe in the Southwest.
Are the Blackfoots part of the Legion?
Yes and no. The Blackfoots don't exist anymore. Just like any other tribe, they get swallowed by the Legion. Caesar takes the tribal out of the tribe. Scrapes and burns off tattoos, breaks up families, forces mixed breeding so all the old loyalties die away. The only tribe in the Legion is the Legion. Caesar is the chief, father, and God, all rolled into one.
What happened to Graham after Hoover Dam?
Losing the dam was the worst defeat the Legion ever suffered. Graham had been with Caesar since the beginning, but he had to set an example. The Praetorians covered Graham in pitch, lit him on fire, and down into the Grand Canyon he went.
So that was the end of Graham?
It's not that clear cut. You have to understand, Graham was the toughest son of a gun anyone around these parts had ever seen. Before Hoover, we had 5 kill reports on Graham from Rangers and 1st Recon sharpshooters who tried to take him out. Some folks think he's still alive. Call him the Burned Man.
The Burned Man. How did a follower wind up becoming Caesar, an emperor?
Somewhere along the way, he realized he needed to educate the Blackfoots or they were going to get wiped out with the rest of the tribe. Showed them how to use guns, how to make explosives. Once he taught the Blackfoots a thing or two, they needed him. And he no longer needed the followers, NCR, or anyone else. He decided he could remake the tribes of the Southwest whether they wanted it or not. He became Caesar, and Joshua Graham became his legate, his right hand. That's where Graham stayed until the Hoover Dam.
Alright, let's talk about something else. It seems like you have a lot of things to tell. That's interesting. How's NCR doing? They look pretty thin out over here.
It's no secret we've had better campaigns. Holding this whole length of river isn't easy. We're stretched thin and the long 15 just keeps getting longer. Slow to get supplies, slower to get reinforcements. NCR's Senate has got funds tied up at the Boneyard. President Kimball ordered our most experienced rangers to chase ghosts down in Baja.
What's going on in Baja?
It's complicated. Goes way back. I told President Kimball that we need more rangers here. He accepted that, but took the most experienced ones and sent them south. Patrol rangers are good men and women, but we're about to fight a war.
Why are funds tied up at the Boneyard?
Senate elections are coming up. Local representatives don't want to push any more funding to the Mojave campaign because it's unpopular. Most of the folks around the Boneyard haven't been to New Vegas and probably never will. All they know is that their money gets sucked away to this desert and their brothers, sisters, sons, and daughters die here.
What about the troopers?
You've seen it yourself. Some of them don't even have proper service rifles or armor. Our heavy infantry, power armor units, they're back in NCR territory protecting the interests of Brahmin barons against small-time raiders. Brahmin barons only have one vote at the ballot box, but they have a lot of money to throw around.
That's just liberal democracy politics. Once again, all the resources go to the rich folk who want protection. But the Boneyard, I think, is LA, right? It's there's a settlement there in Fallout 1 called the Boneyard. It's in the middle of LA. I think that's like the ruins of LA. But they don't mention Boneyard in the Fallout series, so I don't know what happened to it because Shady Sands. Well, spoiler. It's Shady Sands, Jesus, gets nuked, but I don't know what happens to the Boneyard, and that's also NCR territory, I think. So what's the Legion been up to, old man?
Not too long ago, they took Nelson and searched.
We got Nelson back.
They got some camps on the eastern shore of the Colorado, and the monstrosity on the hill across the lake. That's for Caesar. Some folks don't believe he's here yet, but you can tell. He's the eye of the storm. It all roils and spins around him. You don't have to see the man to see the effect he has.
Tell me about Nelson.
Nelson was barely set up. We had a big stretch of unprotected land between Forlorn Hope and Searchlight, and Nelson was the solution. A deaconess named Dead Sea took the place and caused a lot of damage.
What happened at Searchlight?
Searchlight was worse. One of Caesar's Frumentari must have found something in there. Flooded the whole camp with radiation.
Huh. What do you think about the Kimball tapes? Camp Lamplight. No comment? Alright. Tell me about the Rangers.
I could tell you a lot if you had the time. But at my age, I'm not sure which of us would get tired first. What do you want to know?
I enjoy talking with you. I think it's also nice. Like, this episode is a bit more dialogue, but I feel like sometimes it's also nice to get the backstory. I really want to get the backstory as well in this playthrough, so that when you watch this whole thing and watch through the backlog, you also get the story of what actually is going on in New Vegas, instead of just me shooting up Legionnaires all the time. Have any good stories to tell from your Ranger time?
Suppose it depends on what you think's good. Most folks want to hear about Hoover Dam and Boulder City, but it's a long story. If you want some tall tales about hunting down slavers or busting up gangs, talk to one of the younger Rangers.
So what happened is you were Dam in Boulder City?
In big battles, Caesar deploys his legionaries in waves. Recruits up front, prime soldiers behind the recruits, old guard bringing up the rear. Opponents wear themselves out dealing with the first two waves, if they survive that long. When the veterans step up, there's not much fight left. Caesar can adapt, though, and when required, he can run any mix of legionaries as skirmishers, but still retain order in the ranks.
Continue.
Joshua Graham, Caesar's old legate, he wasn't so flexible. When the Legion attacked Hoover Dam, General Oliver ordered his troopers back to the middle ground just after first contact. Graham pushed all of the legionaries onto the dam, filling the east side with recruits up front and veterans in the back, by the book.
Yeah, you saw right through it.
But once they were in, they were stuck there. Oliver's troopers were entrenched and wouldn't give a foot. That's when we ordered the Rangers and the 1st Recon sharpshooters to start picking off veteran Legion officers from a high ridge west of the dam. That only lasted about a minute before Graham ordered the back ranks to push through to the front and rush the ridge. Caused total chaos among the younger legionaries. Oliver's troopers fell back to the side walkways and stayed out of the veterans' way. By the time the veterans got to the ridge, we were already in Boulder City. They followed us down there, but we were out before they realized what was happening. We had packed the old city with C4 and dynamite. Crude, but it did the job. Those who didn't die in the blast were in no position to mount a defense. The ones left on the dam didn't know what to do. The troopers routed them. Graham pulled the remaining legionaries back, but the battle was over. He went south, back to the Grand Canyon, back to Caesar. And that was the last we saw or heard from Joshua Graham.
Damn, he made a mistake. Calculated error. Now tell me about yourself then.
Folks around here call me the chief, but Hanlon's just fine. The Rangers run themselves pretty well, but I try to lend a hand. Mostly administrative work, helping coordinate intel on the radio. That and keeping an eye on the fires growing across the water.
How do you coordinate the intel?
It's a simple system when it works. Patrol Rangers radio intel to ranger stations. Comm Rangers send the intel up the station chain until it reaches Camp Golf. Then I or one of the other Rangers on duty organize the data, evaluate it, and send information to camps or troopers in the field.
Why don't the ranger stations communicate directly with the troopers?
Comm Rangers might have an incomplete picture of the situation. There's a lot going on out there. Intel needs to be coordinated through Gulf so we can verify and advise appropriately. Troopers have enough to deal with. We don't want them questioning their intel.
It seems like you
Sure.
got a hand on the situation. Well, thank you a lot,
Adios.
Chief Hanlon. It was nice to talk with you. So is that is where Legion is? There, right there. If I shoot now, oh yeah, I think I see the tents there. If I shoot now, we'll kill that guy from Home Alone. Oh, sorry, Kevin. Oh yeah, I'm wearing the combat armor. I look like a Vietnam veteran. Oh yeah! I want to go to the highway. I'm not sure if that's the highway where you find Veronica, but if we do, I want to get Veronica on our side. Because I just want to get all the companions out that I can. Hello, what's your name?
Back in our hands.
Doc
Hey, friend, need
Salbones.
something?
Oh, you're just a doc. You don't do anything? Oh, thank you, Doc. I didn't steal anything from you. Sorry. Alright, I'll be going, Doc. Thank you for the super stim pack. I need it harder than him. That's my justification for getting bad karma out of it. Nothing here? Oh. Give me that one. Thank you. And now we're gonna make it. And next time we're at a store, we're just gonna be like, hey, you want 40 power fists? And they were like, how do you get them? I'm like, I don't know. I normally don't ask questions. I just buy and sell, partner. I think that there's something over there, so I want to go there, which is the Grub and Gulp rest stop. I don't know what that is. There's something there, but that's an enemy. NCR deserter. Oh my god. You think you can run away from service? I'll show you. Precaution boon. Oh, they're coming for us now. Oh, grenade! Jesus. Reloading. They're dead? Good job, gang. Oh my god. Don't let him get away. Good job. I'm proud of you lot.
They killed her!
You're mine.
Right, this is not at all the place where Veronica is. I don't know what this place is. Oh, we're so close to Vegas. I keep looking at the Lucky 38. Oh, it's there, I think. Okay, it's further back. Let's just walk there. It's not that far. So that's where the outpost is. Are you a merchant?
Hey there. Need anything?
It's Eddie. Eddie, give me all the... This is the moment. Give me all the power fish you have. Good job. Now talk with the
Hey there.
merchant.
Need anything?
Yeah. Would you like to buy all of these power fists? Limited time offer. 1, 2, 3. You get 3 for the price of 3. Isn't that lucky? So we came from there. That's Camp Golf. So we walked all the way from there to there to there. And we killed the NCR deserters right there. And then we came from there to here. Oh, there's an arms merchant. Do you think they have good stuff? Oh my god, they're gonna have some good stuff, don't they? Hello! Are you the arms merchant?
You a merc? Cause you don't look like a prospector.
Someone like that. Are you an NCR soldier?
Hell yes, sir. Well, not officially. Not anymore. They mustered me out a year ago. Administrative discharge.
Alright. What was your rank?
Staff Sergeant, 3rd Platoon Bravo Company. I was at the dam when the Legion hit us 3 years back. That was a shitstorm, and don't let anybody tell you different. The brass tried to play it down, but most of them were back at McCarran.
Why did you leave the army?
I didn't. My CO ordered me to flog a couple deserters, and I told him to eat shit. So they kicked me out for insubordination. Those kids didn't desert. They just got liquored up on the strip and missed roll call. I don't know what else the brass expects. Half these kids don't get more than 2 weeks of training before they ship them out here.
Oh, now I feel kind of bad about killing those deserters.
They killed her!
You're mine.
How did you end up selling weapons?
Going home didn't feel right. Not with those savages camped on the other side of the river sharpening their knives. And I still get to see my old platoon when they pass through here. Make sure the new CO is treating them right, and sneak them extra ammo.
That's nice of you.
Anyway, I was always complaining about the standard issue gear. The new kids don't even get
Go on.
So I hooked up with a couple other vets. Bribed a gun runner. Now we're supplying grunts, mercs, and anybody else on our side. We don't make much, but at least we're saving lives.
Well, that's good. We need all the help from the legions. NCR doesn't have the caps to outfit their troops?
Vegas is bleeding us dry. We're tossing caps at 100 different problems, while Caesar bides his time and lets us wear ourselves out. This war is gonna bankrupt the NCR, unless we finish off the Legion We shouldn't be perched up at the dam. We ought to be crossing the Colorado and sticking a boot up Caesar's ass.
To be honest, if you ask me and Boone to help you and send us like 10 rangers, we can kill Caesar. But they don't let you do that in this game. Anyway, show me what you have for sale. Battle rifle. That sounds very cool too. Well, let's do it like this. Let's take a look. We have now the battle rifle, which is, oh my god, that's an M1 Garand. That's crazy. I love that. Now we look like an actual like soldier. We look like Rambo with this. Jesus. All right, let's take a look. Where are you?
Hello.
Traveler. Veronica.
No offense, but you look like you've traveled a long way down some bad roads. Where'd you come from?
Good Springs.
Wow, you have come a long way then. I've never been there, but I've met some traders who pass that way. Well, welcome then. I'm Veronica. I live in a hole in the ground.
You live in a hole in the ground?
Well, a bunker, if you want to get technical. I think it sounds more interesting my way. But I'm not there much anymore. I'm usually out here picking up food and supplies for my family. Whatever they need.
Alright, so you just leave your family in the bunker?
Yeah, I'm not worried. They can handle themselves. But somebody has to get the groceries, know what I mean? And actually these days, I think they'd rather have me out here anyway. But that's a whole other story. So listen, can I ask you something on the level?
Go ahead.
I had a run-in with this group calling themselves the Brotherhood of Steel. Pretty strange bunch. Do you know anything about them?
They're usually harmless unless you have advanced technology around them.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem for me. I can't afford anything like that. Hey, so where are you headed anyway?
New Vegas. The Strip.
Ooh, very exciting. Gonna strike it rich, huh?
Not really.
I'll be honest. You're the first person I've run across out here that looks like he can really handle himself. There are places I've never been to that'd be too dangerous for just me. What do you think? Maybe we could travel together. Help each other out.
Don't you have a family to feed?
Like I said, they can handle themselves. And I'm not the only one getting supplies for them. It's a big family.
Alright. Where are you hoping to go?
Oh, nowhere in particular, really. Just hoping to see more of the world. Looking for a fresh perspective. I want to see how different groups have adapted to survive in the Mojave. See if there's something I can learn from.
Alright, let's travel together.
Now you're talking. One thing you should know first, though. I asked you about the Brotherhood because I'm one of them.
Oh yeah, that was not known at all.
I know, but I had to know how you react when I told you. We have made a lot of enemies. You still okay bringing me along?
Actually, I'm more confident now that I know you had some training.
I'm great at punching people. I'm not gonna lie. It's a gift.
Alright.
Well, thanks for taking a chance on a naive young girl from California with stars in her eyes and a pneumatic gauntlet on her hand. Let's hit the road, huh?
Alright, so now we have everyone with us. So I can have multiple companions with this mod pack. Yes? Great, that's what I wanted. Hey, you're Veronica, tell me about yourself. I have some questions I've been wanting to ask you. Tell me about the Brotherhood of Steel.
It pays like ass, but it's hard to get other work with my skill set. What do you want to know?
What's the purpose?
Good question. These days, it's hard to say. Once upon a time, it was about technology, controlling it so it couldn't destroy us again. Energy weapons and power armor are usually tops on our list, although I appreciate anything that's vintage. But that all seems so limited now. We haven't grown or adapted, and now we're stuck in a hole, not carrying out our mission.
How do you get to be a member?
More sexual favors than I can even count. I am still tired from it. No, actually, you're born into it. My parents, their parents, so on. When you're young, you can choose to leave, but it's home, so most people don't. We don't take on new members, really. You can do the math on our long-term prospects based on that point. I keep hoping we'll change that.
Right. What do you do for them?
I'm a procurement specialist. Like I said, it's basically grocery shopping, except sometimes the groceries are scavenged parts and arcane technology. The elder who brought us to the Mojave, Father Elijah, usually had me looking for these old memory units, but he'd never tell me what they were for. Nowadays, I'm usually sent to do business with traders at places like the 188, but sometimes I think it's just to keep me out of everyone's hair.
Do you like being a member?
I know sometimes I sound like I don't. I know. But there's something that still rings true to me about our code. There's an honor to it. We're protecting people. Even if it's from themselves. It's a good cause. We just lose sight of the big picture sometimes. Treat all our practices with the same sacredness.
What's the codex?
Ah, the codex. If it's in there, we have to abide it. If it's not important. It documents our history, too. Part of what scribes like me do is update it. I wonder... Nah, they'd probably catch it if I rewrote the Founder's axioms.
Does the Brotherhood protect other people from raiders or other threats?
No. We only protect people from themselves, and only in the sense that we don't let them have the really good pre-war toys. And sometimes it's more like we protect ourselves from them and hope to outlive them and become humanity's sole heirs. We've had people go rogue, though, and start helping people. One chapter had a small civil war over it. We take our isolationism seriously.
Alright. Who was Father Elijah?
He was our elder when we came east. A wizard with technology, really. His mind just worked that way, naturally. I learned a lot from him.
Alright.
But he started having disagreements with the other elders. The Brotherhood's interest is in old technology. He wanted to explore developing new tech. And there were other ways he wanted to push, other weapons, ones with ethics questions attached. Rather than deal with him, they sent him east.
Alright. Why is the Brotherhood interested in Nevada?
It was a dam, really. We'd heard rumors it was working. Figured we could claim it, put it to use. And it may also have been partly that our elder at the time had worn out his welcome. Didn't end up mattering. We got sidetracked at Helios 1, and the NCR took the dam in the meantime. We're still after it, though. In theory.
For the weapon at Helios 1, I guess? How do you feel about other members?
I called them family before. That's not far off. Both the good and the bad. It's like a big, unending family reunion in that bunker. There's people you love, people you'll never speak to again, and it's always awkward when you run into someone you used to date.
Alright, I guess. Well, let's keep moving. Is there anything else
What's
you
up?
can tell? Tell me about yourself.
I like long walks in the desert and candlelit metal workshops.
Who was Father Elijah to you?
I would say he was my tutor, but that doesn't cover it. After my parents passed, he looked after me. The whole Brotherhood brought me up, really, but he made sure of it. I never had a grandfather, not that I knew, anyway. But Elijah was in some ways what I'd imagine a grandfather to be.
Did you follow him from California? How do I know he came from
It was by his
there?
request, actually. He cleared it with the other elders. Somehow. They sent him to look into the dam. There was a time when I'd have begged to follow. Watch him at work.
What changed?
He did. For years, he fought with the council. Taught me to question our direction. Meanwhile, he'd become more out of touch than all of them. On our way east, he demanded we stop at Helios 1 to examine it. While we were there, we received word that the NCR had taken the dam. He was furious. Called it children playing with a bomb, but he was mad because we'd lost its power. What we'd use it for. He didn't even care.
How is that different from any of the other elders would have reacted?
They're cautious. When they discover something, they respect it, learn its limits, consider how to preserve it. Used to drive Father Elijah crazy. He liked to learn limits too, but only so he could push them. That's not to excuse the other elders, though. They all covet technology for its own sake. Some are just more fanatical than others.
Ever try to throw sense into him?
Yeah, I did. I couldn't help him. He just didn't listen. And the idea that people talk back to him... If he could have made the Brotherhood act like machines, ordering them around with the push of a button, he would have.
What did you learn from him, though?
Elijah could look at an old device and immediately understand what made it work. And he could see its potential, where it fit with other technology. It's not something he could teach, but he tried with me. Some of it stuck. But that's what he taught me. You ask what I learned from him.
How's it different? What did you learn from him?
I learned what I don't want to become. In the end, there was just him and his vision. Nothing and no one else.
Very close?
Yeah. I miss him.
Where is he now?
I don't know. Last time anyone saw him was in the battle at Helios 1. I wasn't there. He gave orders to hold the plant until he could be reactivated. But he ran out of time. The NCR overran it. Everyone thought he was dead. But I got a note from him at a comm station. That's how he liked to talk, even to me. He wasn't good at face-to-face.
That man had autism, Doc. He was always tinkering with things he didn't want to meet face to face. What was in the note?
It was... strange. Even for Father Elijah. He's always been unstable, but this was... something else. I don't want to say delusional, but I don't know what else to call it. The only thing familiar about it was the signature. He said the Brotherhood was doomed, but that he'd return, save us. But the way he said it... I don't know. Said he'd return with one of the greatest treasures of the old world. Make the Mojave like it was meant to be. Wipe the slate clean.
Interesting. Alright. What are your goals?
I want... a dress.
You want a dress?
Yeah, a good one. Something elegant and classy, you know? But still stylish. Something that's eye-catching and sexy, but also says, don't fuck with me. I keep hoping I'll come across some old-world designer gown when I'm scavenging, but it never happens. Maybe I should move back to California.
That's your goal? You want a nice dress?
Hey, you try getting a date wearing scribe robes. Might as well be wearing sweatpants. I just like them, you know? They make you feel like a woman. Those ladies before the war, they knew what they were doing.
Alright. Is there someplace you wanted me to take
specific. I just know there are a lot of groups who are actually doing well for themselves out here. I want to understand how and why. See them at work.
Alright. Have heard of a guy named Benny? I'm looking for him.
He's one of the hotel managers on the Strip. He comes up in the news now and then. Him and the other chairman run the Tops. It's one of the nicer hotels. Or so I hear. Elder McNamara wouldn't shell out for a passport for me, so I've actually never been to the Strip. Why do people get so cheap when they get old?
Alright. Know anything about New Vegas?
Yep, it's your typical city layout. Rich people in a gated community surrounded by extreme poverty. House gave the area around the Strip to the locals, but he has no interest in it, so he ignores it entirely. It just needs new management. I'd love to see the Brotherhood do it, but since the Codex doesn't say clean up Freeside, no one listens to me. Bunch of sticklers.
Alright, I wanted to ask you something else then. What do you think about the NCR then as a Brotherhood member?
I'm worried they'll be the death of the Brotherhood. They take what they want. We defend our interests to the death. But there's a handful of us and tens or hundreds of thousands of them. So it's not going to end well.
Well...
Last time we clashed, we lost a lot of people. Retreated to our bunker. Now we're afraid to even move around during the day.
Alright, well, according to the Fallout show, you're on the winning side it seems, but anyway. Alright, so I see I'm already recording for a long time. We now have Boone with us. I'm not gonna ask him now. I'm gonna ask him another time. We have Veronica with us. We can talk more with Veronica in a
put the monorail back to work.
future episode. But yeah. We got a new companion. Now we're with the 3 of us, and maybe we can even pick up some more companions along the way. Only the good ones though. Thanks so much for watching as always, and see you next episode, and Fallout New Vegas.